All right, we're back after 2 weeks for another YouTube review video of high value English review of lesson 20. Lesson 20, almost halfway done, almost halfway through all the lessons. There's 42 in total. And this is, yeah, I like this one. This is a kind of more native style of speaking of the phrases used to versus get used to, which are strange because the verb used is not at, I don't think it's not at all similar in meaning to the verb use, to use something. So that's the number one, the first confusing point. Then you have these two phrases which are also completely different. Used to talks about something in the past that you don't do anymore. Get used to is about something that before you didn't do and now you do. So that's a confusing explanation there. But I recommend go to the long form video, the original, which is in the description below. Click on that, see the longer version. This is just the review of the PDF textbook I've made for my local students. If you don't have that, don't worry. I'll write all of the questions, and there's only 5 or 5, 6, 6, 7. So let's just get into it. So these are the exercise A questions. Number 1. I blah blah live in Tokyo, but I never blah 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 the super crowded trains every single day. Okay, so yeah, this is a pretty obvious hint here. There's 2 spaces here. So we're going to put in I used to live in Tokyo. I used to live. So that means before I lived in Tokyo, now I don't, or I finished. But I never is the beginning of the verb here. And so this is going to be the other style. I never got used to the crowded trains. So that means, okay, yeah, and I recommend this style of example sentence. Put them close together and then think about it. So I used to live in Tokyo. So yes, before was Tokyo, now is not Tokyo. But I never got used to it. So that means before I don't like, and now I still don't like, because I never, from the beginning to now, I never got used to the crowded trains. So the trains are still difficult. I don't like it. I hate it. That's what it means. So from the past to now, there's no change. Number 2. It took me a while to blah 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 the Australian accent when I lived there. I lived there. But now I'm blah, blah, blah. So 3 spaces each. Both are 3 spaces. It took me a while. So it took me time to blah, 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 the Australian accent when I lived there. So here, past tense took, lived. You might be thinking, got used to. Could it be that? Well, actually, no. This is going to be get used to. Why? Because the main verb is it took. It took me a while. What? To get. So yeah, the verb, it's the infinitive. To get used to. Oh, yeah, it's just crazy. To get used to What? The accent. When I lived there. This is already a very complicated idea here. So, I got used to it, but it took a while. When? Before. When I lived there. There? Australia. So yeah, you could see this is really complicated. And then it. What is it? It means the situation. So right, going back to lesson 1. It's hot. It's cold. It takes me. It is just the situation that we're talking about. So we need a noun, so we use it. Okay, but now. Okay, now here's the verb. Okay, there's the hint. There's the hint here. I am, so it's not going to be get used to. I'm get used to. No, the verb is am. I am, so it's not get. I'm used to, but there was another space. What is it? I'm used to it. Oh, man, already number 2 is tricky. Okay, and it, what is it? It, the Australian accent. So both of these are the same style. It took me a while to get used to it. Took me a while to get used to Australian accent when I lived there, but now I'm used to it. So yeah. They're gonna get used to it. Yeah, these are the same message. So honestly, this part maybe you don't need. Took me a while to get used to the accent when I lived there. That means before I couldn't understand. I couldn't understand it. Now, no problem. That's what you don't have to say. But in this case, now I'm used to it. So yeah, they're making it extra clear. Number 3. I hated training at the gym at first, but I blah 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 to blah. Let's see. Is that right? I hated training at the gym at first. Okay, so I hated training at the gym at first, but I blah blah to blah. Let's see. So we're gonna say 2. After the 2 is gonna be. Oh, I don't know. So you just gotta try them. You gotta try them out. See what goes in. Try them and think about it. I used to. No, so there's 2 spaces. I am used to. I'm used to it. I hated transition first, but I am used to it. I am used to it. Yeah, that means now is no problem. But I'm used to it. I'm used to it. Yeah, we do say that. But the most natural one is I got used to it. I became used to it. But I guess you could say I am used to it. You could say that. But yeah, one of these 2. I got, I became. That more has the signal, the gesture of change. Over time, I changed. I am used to it just means now, no problem. So yeah, all 3 could work. I hated training the gym first, but I got or I became used to it. Yeah. So I would say one of these 2, but this is also okay. Okay. Can we squeeze in the other version here? I hated training the gym. I used to hate. So there you go. So that means before I hated, now I don't. But in this case, it's I hated before I hated. And then I'm going to explain. I got used to it. Number 4. My mother, blah, blah, make our Halloween costumes every year. So I hope to, I hope to do the same for my kids too. My mother, blah, blah, make. So maybe this is, yeah, here's a hint. There's the verb, make. Put that in, let's see. To. So, yeah, this is going to be used to make. My mother used to make. Before, she would make every year. It was normal. It was regular. Now, no. Well, because we grew up. My mother used to make. So to do the same for my kids too. The same. What is that? Make. Okay, good. That's not so bad. I never, blah, blah, eat natto. That's a Japanese food. But after living in Japan for so long now, I'm blah, blah, it, and eat it every day. So I never, yeah, you can't, you just gotta, I think you gotta just put them in. I never got used to eat. I never got used, that means, well, that means before I don't eat, now I don't eat. Before I don't like, now I don't like because of the never. But it says here, eat it every day. So that means there is a change. So it can't be this. And also this should be, I never get to eating, to eating. Natto. So it's not that. I never used to eat natto. So that means before was no, all the way from the beginning. Never. No. I never used to. I didn't used to. I never used to. That just goes all the way back to the beginning. From as long as I can remember. No. No eat. I never used to eat natto. But after living in Japan for so long now, I am, there's a hint, I am used to it. I'm used to it. Okay. I never used to eat. Now I'm used to it. Oh my gosh, this is really, yeah, it's hard for me to puzzle out too. So in this one, there is no get used to or become used to. It's I never used to and now I'm used to it. Oh man, yeah. So this is one you have to make your own originals. It's too complicated to try to explain it out the meaning. Just make your own and see if it makes sense. Leave them in the comments and I'll help you. Here's 2 more questions. What are you getting used to currently? So that means something before was no, before I don't like, before was difficult, but I'm getting used to. It's not finished. I'm not 100% good or 100% easy. But I'm in the middle. So what's an example? I'm getting used to. That's a good one. I'm getting used to having a small kitten because they are so wild and crazy and like to knock over things. So maybe say, so at first, I used to get angry, but I have been gradually getting used to it. Gradually means like step by small step. There you go. That's so. At first I used to. That means before was angry. Now is no. Now no. I have been gradually getting used to it. Yeah, that's complicated. Next one. What did you used to do as a younger person? what did you use to do? So yeah, even the question mode, in the past tense, you used to do what? Say, oh, I used to play video games, but now I don't have a TV and just play some games on my smartphone, but only in short durations on the train or waiting somewhere. Okay, so yeah, I used to. So this is I don't mean it's totally finished. I used to play games, so it's not completely finished. Now it's just sometimes. Now it's just rarely. Before it was regular every day. Now it's more rarely. Okay, there we go. We did it. So that's about 16 minutes. But I strongly recommend make your own original sentences. Put them in the comments. This is one that just takes practice. You have to do it. You have to train your mind to really understand what do I want to communicate? What do I want the person to understand? Then you can really start gaining the value of these two particular styles that native people often use. Anyway, we'll see you in the next video.